Thank you so much for coming to this learning seminar. Since most of our clients in our rehab are older adults over the age of 65, one of our primary concerns is falls. Therefore, today I would like to share the most current research on falls prevention. To begin, I will introduce the clinical problem regarding falls prevention. Falls are prevalent amongst older adults, and approximately 30% of older adults aged 65 and older fall at least once a year. Numerous researchers have examined both traditional and non-traditional interventions for falls reduction. Things like exercise programs, home modifications, yoga, and Tai Chi, as well as vitamin D supplementation have been examined. Since there are different interventions for falls reduction, I would like to share the evidence and allow us to get more informed about the effectiveness of possible interventions. At the end, I would like to get your guys' input on whether this information will be helpful in your daily clinical practice. I've reviewed 6 scientific articles related to falls prevention, of which I've provided an email to you all. You've seen it? Yes, of course. So what I have found is that traditional therapeutic interventions were effective at reducing falls in older adults. Non-traditional therapeutic interventions yielded mixed results, none of which are statistically significant.
Interesting, Kayla. Why are some of the interventions more effective than the other ones?
What was found was that home hazard modification programs were the most effective interventions for reducing falls, both short and long term. If you are unfamiliar with home modification program, which I'm sure you all are familiar with it, however, it is a program used to help prevent future hazardous situations in the home. This could be by changing some of the behaviors that the client is doing, or by simply changing the physical layout of the home. This is a more adaptive approach to therapy. While looking at exercise programs such as home exercise, yoga, and Tai Chi, we found mixed results.
I would have assumed that exercise-based programs which rehab provide could lead to increased balance, blood pressure, and proprioception, of which should lead to reduction of falls, especially for older adults.
The main reason why these exercise programs failed to yield statistically significant reduction in falls was because such programs were either too intense or not intense enough. After clinical review, it was evident that studies neglected to implement a proper screening process for the mobility status of participants. Yes. Yeah. So comparatively, exercise programs were considered less physically intense and tailored to individualized client needs, reduced falls, and decreased functional performance issues such as balance, muscle strength, fall risk, vision, executive functioning. This provided a just right challenge for the participants. In addition to these results, I have also found that studies attempted to quantify falls prevention as a reduction of falls. However, all necessary outcome measures were comparatively different.
What do you mean? How do you determine the effectiveness of an intervention that looks at fall reduction if they don't use the same common outcome measure?
Well, Ashley, I'm glad you asked. As a clinician, a lack of universal outcome measures related to falls prevention makes me feel less confident when reviewing the effectiveness of these interventions. Thus, there is insufficient evidence provided from this review that would suggest that we change our current clinical practice.
So what do you think is our next step then?
Well, based on this review, there's a lack of consensus on how to quantify reduction of falls. I plan to present this information at the CAOT conference next month in hopes of raising awareness of the lack of universal outcome measures. But for now, in our own practice, we should consider reviewing our screening process before implementing an exercise-based intervention program within this specific population, keeping in mind that all interventions should be client-centered. Likewise, I plan to contact other rehab facilities that implement home modification behavior programs, and perhaps they can come present their data on effectiveness of this program within their facility.
All right, well, thank you for sharing your results, Kayla. I look forward to hearing about this at the CAOT conference.
Thank you.
Thank